All right. And we are recording. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a video for the Phantom Group channel. It's been a while since we did something. We have here, of course, myself, Merlin, and I've got these other two gentlemen you might recognize.
One going first.
You're going first, man.
Huh?
No, I'll go.
I'll go.
I'm the anime hero. I review anime so you can enjoy it, although I haven't been watching any anime lately. I've just been obsessed with Star Trek for the past few days.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
That's good shit.
And that other guy?
00 Dead, king of the anime, Margaret Boxers, lover of all things geeky on YouTube. Crack a beer open for the working man.
Working man.
A long time coming, man. I mean, really long time.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of like, that's an awesome figurine. This is something we wanted to do for a while, because, I mean, I could have sworn we did it, but the three of us have talked about doing a Robocop call for years.
Nah, we've talked about it, like, for years.
For years. And so I'm like, you know what? To make sure it happens, let's do one better. There's some channels I see that sometimes do these commentaries. You can watch along with them. I'm like, whatever. We'll just be a fan commentary for Robocop. So
it's like a Joe Rogan fight companion if you've never watched one of them before.
Yes, and
just like that.
If you guys are familiar, one of my favorite YouTubers is actually Oliver Harper. He does a lot of the 80s and 90s, like action movies and stuff, sci-fi stuff.
Oh, cool.
He does like little
watch-along. He does that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he does watch-alongs with a bunch of them, so that's cool. So this will be something for us, I guess, and maybe there'll be some more. Yeah, well, I guess I'll tell you what. On the count of 3, 2, 1, we'll start play and we'll do this thing.
Yeah, but is your screen set on this? Because this is where mine is at as soon as it starts.
Oh no, mine's on the lion trademark thing.
Oh wow, I'm at 0. I'd say we just start back at 0. Let's start from blank screen beginning.
Well, I'm gonna keep going until we get to the mood because I'm getting like all the old school 80 like VHS stuff coming up.
Oh, okay. You know that makes sense actually.
Orion, yo.
Just tell me. Actually, we should just pause it on the title because the title. As soon as the title's up, just continue from there.
All right. Let me move on to the title. As you can see, this was very well.
You get a few seconds of This is what I'm.
We don't know Robocop as well as we think. There we go. Straight on the title.
Yeah, I guess not. Like, what titles are we?
The title comes in pretty quickly after the cityscape.
All right, I'm gonna let mine boot up here. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, like that.
Robocop.
Yeah, that's there.
Robocop. All right. And it's gonna come. Oh yeah, Orion logo.
Yeah. Actually, I was surprised that Orion is still around.
Yeah, they still are.
Yeah, they did the other Child's Play.
Oh.
Didn't that get like merged with another company?
I thought it did.
Not really sure.
I think the company bought it out if I remember rightly, didn't they?
All right, I'm at the cityscape and I'm hearing the
yeah,
and okay, and then it's gonna be like Robocop. Okay, Robocop is in my face. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, yo.
All right, gotta go that max screen. Dun, 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 dun,
yes, the propaganda.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we're going to be talking about why we love Robocop.
Probably.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to jump in.
I mean, we might as well talk scene for scene what we love about this because I mean we know it off by heart pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's see.
Like, I tend to be quiet when I watch movies, and that's sort of how I kind of am right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Let's see. I guess the thing I like about this, I mean, it opens up right with this this
Space station.
Satire, the space station. I think my favorite one's actually going to be coming up with the what is it, the satellite goes off and accidentally kills somebody or something.
Oh, that's in the middle of the movie.
That's in the middle?
And around the middle. I don't think it's right here.
Man, I thought it started pretty early. Oh, this is one of the best commercials though. The commercials are one of the best things about Robocop. You picked the heart.
Yeah, so I was watching some Robocop videos like earlier, but that guy, I sent you like the theme factor, dude. Some really cool things. There's some other things that I didn't actually even know about Robocop, right?
Oh wow, okay.
See, what I didn't realize is that it's only his brain that's actual still human, right? And they use the skin on his face so that his brain wouldn't think I'm trapped inside a robot, because in Robocop 2, if you remember rightly, all the Robocops they try to make afterwards, they all commit suicide. And another thing I didn't realize is that Murphy's a Catholic, so he doesn't believe in committing suicide, and that's the only reason that it's worked with him. And all the other like Robocop attempts all decided to like rip the heads off, blow the brains out, or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know that. For some reason I always thought that like he was like I mean, I guess they kept the brain, and I guess the central nervous system and the digestive system.
Yeah, because I was always confused on what they kept.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't want to keep the arms.
Oh, of course, we got lose the arm.
Right.
Oh yeah, the police chief's great.
Oh yeah.
We're here to talk about like some sort of prostitution here, or am I thinking of a Robocop 3 or 2? Because I know there was one guy like with a dress.
You're a scumbag. Scumbag to the judge on Monday morning. Oh, take Laughing Boy with you.
So Murphy's coming in the office right now. That's something interesting to say.
Hey guys,
I didn't realise this in all the times I've actually watched Robocop. I don't know if you guys ever picked this up, and I've just been really stupid. But have you ever realised that Murphy gets transferred, right, by the police? OCP runs the cops, as the quote goes. So we know that Murphy's obviously in the Robocop program. If you remember, the thing, he's a Catholic guy. So it's basically they've picked Murphy. He's been transferred to the most dangerous part of Detroit. So they want him to die so they can use him for this. And I've never realized that until it was like pointed out on something I watched. And I was like, oh my God.
You're sure? You're sure because the Robocop project hasn't started yet. I mean,
it didn't get greenlit yet, technically. Right?
Yeah, because it's only after the scene where they say like, oh, we need somebody to just, die.
Yeah, but where they run the cops, they're the ones that transferred him. It's not the actual police, so I think they've got an eye on him. If you get what I mean.
Oh, I mean, yes, yeah. I guess it's like a potential
theory
candidate.
Someone was saying about. And I was like, oh.
Like right now, the officer they mentioned in the news, like Frank, just passed away right now.
Which it actually took me. I remember growing up, I didn't notice that right away. That in that little bit of news, that actually is the officer that died. We're plumbers. It's like we're police officers, not plumbers.
Yeah. Just makes you wonder, like, how bad.
How bad Robocop. Yeah, it kind of sets it up. Like, if the police are in such a bad situation that they're literally like looking for help. I mean, has that ever happened?
Like the military would be in by this point if they're struggling that hard. They need
just bringing in the National Guard or something.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what's great about the satire of this is like so many people go into this just thinking it's going to be like a cheesy like Robocop kind of film, and they don't realize that it's like it's satire. It's like this is a over the top, violent, city and
tiger.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like in the first police chase, you got like Murphy going out in front of the car, like dual wielding pistols against guys with shotguns. It's like there's so much like over the top craziness in this.
Well,
and then here's Lois's introduction. Like, is it a man or a woman? It's a lady.
I always liked his partner too. Actually, Lois, she's a good character. I feel like she really she's kind of like the person that's sort of like obviously his faith with him later on, and it kind of brings him back to his humanity. But I feel like. Has this actress done anything else other than the Robocop movies?
I've seen her a couple of places. I've seen her in Carrie.
Oh, was she the girl that was picking on Carrie?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that. Huh, longer hair when she's younger. Huh.
Yeah, I knew she was in something, but I couldn't quite remember off the top of my head then. I was like, I
know there was something else, but it's not coming to me right now.
Well, if you think of it, let us
if we were more professional, we'd be on the Google, like, oh, here's a trivia.
No, we're going completely from our guesses and our
it's Robocop's more important right now, and here it comes, man, the OCP meeting.
OCP.
The old man, name never given.
They brought Kenny back in to like reshoot it because apparently, like the guy that directed it, he didn't think the scene was like violent enough.
Mm-hmm.
So when he gets hit on the table, they filled him up with like spaghetti and squibs.
Really?
They wanted to make it look like more. They like recreated the set because they wanted it to be like more like over the top violent.
Oh, nice. They filled him with spaghetti too. That's a cool effect.
Yeah, spaghetti and like squibs. They covered him like over 200 squibs.
200 squibs on one guy. That's crazy.
Yep. He
So,
gets ruined.
how do you guys feel about Bob Morton?
I believe Bob made a mistake.
And eventually it was time for that estate
No,
to
I'm
be
gonna erase
erased.
that mistake.
Also, you got, of course, Dick Jones and the old man.
I mean, I always liked Bob Morton when I was growing up as a kid. Like, I thought he was a cool character. I mean, he's a bit of a dick, but he's just.
I feel like of all the evil, like corporate guys, he's like the least evil.
Yeah.
The least, man. Jeez, that says something.
It really is, because he's a total ass.
Yeah, I was saying something. If he's like, resurrected a dude.
Well, like he's bad, but he's not, dick or old man.
He's not Dick Jones.
Well, actually, I didn't think the old man was that bad until the second movie when I realized how bad he really was.
Yeah, I think they sort of like ruined his character in the sequels and stuff.
Yeah, they made him worse.
He generally seemed like a decent dude, even when he was at the top of this corrupt company.
Yeah, it was almost like he might be like so out of touch,
glimpses.
he might not know totally what's going on with it, sort of thing. It's kind of what I thought they
There's
implied.
Bob
He's
trying
the old
to
man,
kiss
he's
ass
out the
right
loop.
now.
Yes.
Clap with me.
And I like when he aggressively doesn't clap when Dick Jones gets up. We gave something back.
What? Bob Moore. He was in an Arnie movie, wasn't he? Was he a villain in an Arnie film? Am I thinking right?
He's been in a bunch of things. Actually, he was in Twin Peaks. He was one of the FBI agents.
Actually, I think it was in a Star Trek episode once.
He's in Terminator.
he was in
I think, as well. Or
he was in
Salvation.
Hero. He was in Star Trek 3. He was on the ship that tries to go after the Enterprise.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Because Dick Jones was in Next Generation.
Yep, he was.
Yeah.
That's the mean captain guy.
Did you know that all the roles that actor used to get was like the nice guy in sort of like sitcoms and all that sort of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he wanted to see if he could play a bad guy.
He does such a good bad guy.
He's like,
he certainly did.
Bad guys.
We need a 24-hour-a-day police officer. Well,
his speech is good. Yeah,
How cool was it seeing Ed 209 like for the first time?
Oh man, Ed 209.
That like growl, it's like freaked me out.
It scares me. It still scares me.
Yeah,
does anybody know how they made the sound for that? Actually, it sounds like a tiger.
It sounds like a cat of some sort.
Right. Always reminded me a little bit of the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park. Actually.
Mm.
Do you know what 209's meant to represent?
What?
It's like mass-produced American products that don't work.
Yeah.
And in like the automotive like trade and sort of stuff, because that's sort of the representation of the grill on the front of his faces and stuff.
Oh, and it also makes sense because Detroit.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, I never thought about
Robocop's
that.
deep.
No, there's so many layers. I feel like people might dismiss it, but once you watch it, I think there's a lot more going on.
Oh yeah.
Parking tickets, hero. Urban pacification.
Yeah, I know, parking ticket.
Urban pacification.
Yeah. We've seen the results of that. Even the cartoon did something right with that, actually.
The cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon, like some guy like passed a red light and he started shooting.
Huh.
Yo, that chrome Desert Eagle.
That awesome big gun. It's great. Yeah. Pointed
at it. Shoot him right there.
Like stupid.
Movie's over.
I always loved how over-intimidated. Click.
Why didn't he run like past him?
I guess he was afraid to try. I mean, I think Ed 209 can swivel, right? How far can he swivel?
He can, but he can't go downstairs. I mean,
maybe
he
didn't know that.
90 degrees, maybe.
He didn't, but if you went for the stairs, surely, right? You're trying to escape that thing.
I'm now authorized to use.
I would have used human shields, and I would have got out that door.
I like how people were just shoving him aside, like no.
Dick Jones doesn't know what to do.
No one tries to help him. Oh,
no,
there it is.
Then.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's the thing.
Oh,
the new footage right there.
Touch him.
I didn't see any of this new footage until like about a year ago.
I love it when they're like, call an ambulance, and it's like, really? Yeah, get back up.
So we can call a goddamn paramedic.
Oh, paramedic. Don't touch him. I like how they clearly don't understand how dead he is.
Right here, he says he didn't hear it. Like this right there. They didn't hear the gun fall.
Oh, that line.
It doesn't matter if it works.
You call this a glitch?
I've got spare parts for 15 years.
Yeah, because right here, that's where he goes to the Robocop thing. It's just like pure chance that Murphy was assigned there.
True, that is the only one hole in that theory I heard.
Yeah,
but it makes it sound pretty cool. I'm like, damn, that's instantly been fucked in the first 5 minutes.
So what? If there's another Robocop reboot, they rewrite that section.
Yeah,
it's a cool theory.
I don't know why I've always liked the alarm sound that comes right here. Butterfly, there you go.
All right. Yeah, I always like that too. Angry Dick Jones, zooming on the face.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, they don't care about their friend at all. It's like Big City Pal.
It.
That's so messed up.
Oh yeah, they
is Johnson the least evil one then?
TJ Laser. Yes.
Oh yes, TJ Laser.
I kind of wanted to see TJ Laser, like, I don't know, make an appearance in the series or in anything Robocop. Like, maybe he could be a cyborg to fight Robo.
Well, I remember one of my friends actually pointed out something. The fact that he wants to kind of like do the whole trick thing to kind of impress his son is almost like implying his heroic nature. Like deep down, he always kind of wanted to be a superhero. That's why he became a cop. He's just a good person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool, you know?
So he does say he does get a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets a kick out of it.
I don't know what they're drinking out because those cups look strange.
Oh yes, our favorite scene.
They're like square or something.
Yeah,
like weird.
Yeah, I never noticed that. I always thought it was like a plastic cup.
Yeah, when you look at how weird.
What do you drive?
Oh yes.
Earn the fucking money. I always love the music when it kicks up too.
I don't believe it. Dumbass.
Have you guys ever watched the 70s show before?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
Kurtwood Smith, yeah.
Right. I watched like one episode and I thought, no, Dick Jones can't be good. I don't like that. Well, Dick Jones. I mean, you're Clarence Watticus. You know what I mean? I work for Dick Jones. That's what I was thinking. While he goes through the plate glass window.
What are you crazy, man?
And look, he's dual wielding. He's getting ready. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love how he's just into it now. Boom, boom, boom. Also, I don't know like why, but like I always kind of thought it was interesting that at the very least Clarence was an equal opportunity like employer. Like his entire gang is extremely diverse. You guys ever notice that?
Yeah.
That's very true.
It's kind of cool.
Opportunity criminals.
He really is. Yeah, we're all evil. We don't care what race you are. Oh, and then poor Bobby, his fate.
Is. Can you? Well, can't spoil it yet.
So many shotguns.
How are they missing with shotguns that close?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
There goes Bobby's legs.
Yo, have you just spotted a movie mistake there?
What's that?
I've never noticed that before.
What?
So they just blew out like the top like left-hand windshield, and then the car coming around, the windshield had no like bullet holes, and now it's back to bullet holes.
Whoops. There's
Can you
nothing
fly,
missing.
Bobby?
Spotted that.
Can you fly, Bobby?
One of the best quotes.
Oh, I feel like we quote that one the most. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. I always like this factory they take him to as well. It looks pretty like it's just.
Yeah, this is where they wind up at the end, isn't it? The same factory.
Yes, it comes full circle. He gets kind of revenge. Goes back to the factory.
Direction, walking on
I'm not
water.
arrest you anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, so many great. There's so many great quotes in this.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a field day.
I think that RoboCop might be my most quoted movie. Like so many damn quotes.
There are. I mean, when you go for like iconic films like Terminator, there's probably like 3 from each film.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, like there are a couple really big ones.
About it.
It's so this movie's just so quotable. And what makes a good quote? I don't know. They're just the delivery. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess it is. It's just the delivery in it. And some things just stick with people for some reason.
I don't know.
Weird things.
And I wish I know it would have been a different movie, but I wish Lois hadn't
Down.
looked down. I wish she had, because if she hadn't messed up here, maybe Murphy would have been saved. And I'm like, so do you think maybe she felt guilty about it? We never really get at that, do we?
That's true. Apparently,
the only thing that we've seen
the
is
reaction that she
horrified.
gives here is a real reaction because he's actually got his knob out taking a piss for real.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's like the.
I mean, I guess it's just innate curiosity. Though, to be fair, he doesn't like follow up to kill her. Like, she's clearly not dead from that. Right?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
I don't know. I'm surprised she didn't
She's wearing a helmet and body armor. I mean, she didn't fall that far.
Felt like on a bag of potatoes or something.
Yeah.
No, it just looks like it just lands on a
tarp.
Like, I don't know.
2x4s under it.
Oh yes, the one member of the gang that I always forget about because he dies so early.
Gets caught slipping.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name either.
Like, I remember Bobby.
Irish sheriff, let's call him that. Yeah.
Want to live forever?
I love it when movies or anything just create stuff like that in their own universe, like TV shows and stuff. It's so great.
Movie within movie, stuff like that. Yeah, that is great because it adds, I think, more of a sense of realism, believability. Like, oh yeah, they've got their own shit. Just little things in the background, that those touches.
Yeah, quote.
Yep. They're alive or coming with me.
Yeah, it does make you wonder whether Murphy would have got out of this alive with Lois.
Yeah, maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe they both dead.
You've got like another 3 people cut. Well, there we go, straight away.
Yeah.
Backup actually showed up
from every angle as well.
Yeah, that's right. Backup never shows up because the cops suck. They're all on strike. Yeah, they're all on strike. Also, little side note here.
Fucking money.
Blood in the money.
That's from the Space Standard.
And that guy Leon, the pompadour. I didn't realize it until like recently. He's the main guy from Twin Peaks. He's Laura Palmer's dad, like the main villain of the show. I didn't realize that till recently.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, he was a henchman RoboCop all this time. I never knew that. Like what? That was awesome. Clarence's entrance.
Yo.
Hot shot.
He's based on like Heinrich Himmler.
Oh, really?
Oh, this meeting has been upgraded.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, Zoom gave us a gift. It's letting us go past the 40-minute limit.
Oh, there's a 40-minute limit? What?
Apparently, there was, but not anymore. So
I was going to say, like, done like 3-hour plus podcast.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why it's saying that. That's hilarious. Man, that guy's
Is it like 3D use, like Skype? Oh.
Says it takes around, but not really.
I think you're slime. Uh-oh. You want to talk about special effects?
Oh.
I don't like cops.
No.
He loves being evil so much.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, the special effects, even till this day, look.
It's cringes. Like, it looks like, like the hand just disintegrates. Like, oh, man.
Yeah.
I think we were all around, like, in our single digits when we saw this. That was like probably like 5 or something when I first saw this movie.
Me too. We were probably all too young watching it, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was watching this around like 12, maybe.
Oh, you were at the appropriate age. I was way too
Yeah,
young.
yeah. Yeah, we were all younger, man. I was like still watching Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Same.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
I've always been well when I was a kid allowed to
man,
watch.
I actually never noticed the arm just like flies off, like it just
Yeah,
never noticed that.
disintegrates and
Yeah, like it's been pulled away. Man, here comes the ultimate.
Boom.
Good
And that
night,
body
sweet.
armor though.
That body armor ain't doing much now.
Little
He'd
chest.
be
thing.
he'd be mush on the floor right now.
This is what I guess what you call the gun gangbang.
Ooh.
I mean, if you just shot a dude that much, you'd be like, nah, I'll let you go.
Yeah, probably. Like he's still up. Like, oh, I didn't realize that. I do have that. The good cut. Oh. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then top it all off, the impressive mannequin.
Yep.
He did.
And Lois is like,
How they thought they were ever going to revive him, I've absolutely no clue.
I'm actually really surprised. Like, no, I never realized this,
It worked.
but I guess Murphy technically has brain damage.
Yeah, he must have.
That might be one. Maybe that's one reason why it's. Well, they said they wiped his memory, but he got shot in the head. So I'm wondering how much of Murphy is actually Murphy and how much was recreated.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
snap.
that's always been like a mystery for me when it comes to reviving, when it comes to Cyborg utilizing a supposedly dead or alive body.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I always thought is that was it just artificial, like an artificial life form just assuming the role of the body,
Mm-hmm.
or is it actually the consciousness of the person?
Yeah, that's a legitimate question. You're not really sure. And also just a little, I don't know why, guys. I always really liked this scene when he's in the hospital because like I always thought it was very intense and how he's kind of like flashing in between his past life and now. And like it's kind of almost got this with the wide angle lenses and awkward close-ups. It's like it's got a very surreal, like almost like dream-like atmosphere to it. Like he's barely conscious, but not really. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a well done scene.
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, how he's still conscious?
Yeah, or is he? Are we just seeing it from his unconscious perspective? I don't know.
True. Yeah. Well, I guess it's just his brain shutting down.
Yeah, probably. Credits.
Fade
Movie's
away.
over. TJ Laser.
The hero dies within 5 minutes.
Well, very different movie. Talk about subversion. Everybody gets their money back. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
really?
TJ Laser.
I really have something to tell you.
He only has that many holes in him after that many shotgun rounds.
Hey, they say what you will about them. I don't know who makes it OCP, but that body armor is pretty good, man.
Oh god, I just thought of something stupid.
What?
It's because right now we saw the flashback of his kid. And I'm thinking, oh no, I can't go home and see TJ Laser.
That's what he's really upset about. Oh man, I'll never see that next episode. But I also really love how his first thought is his family, but then he starts getting the flashback of the people that killed him, and that's what he goes back to first. Is not his family. It's just like he's got to hone in on getting vengeance. Like he's got this fear, this anger. Like just zooms him right on Clarence. I mean, like this whole sequence is just intense. It's every time they shock him, and it simulates like getting shot again. Like, oh man, I think guys, I got a confession. I think I might love this movie.
No, really?
Oh, it's great.
Oh shit! And then even another classic scene coming up. Ah, shit.
All the point of view shots.
I love it. Like when they're building. Oh, that's a great timeline. Love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of uses of sound effects there.
Yep.
Here he comes. The
Oh, that was the point. I actually forgot about the point I was making. When he has the face thing.
Oh yeah, with the brain.
Yeah, that they put his face on there just to make his brain not go insane, essentially. But also that like I didn't realize like his eyes and his mouth and his teeth and all that they're like not real. They're not his original.
Yeah, everything's artificial except for I think like I guess the brain, nervous center, and the stomach for some reason. I don't know. Maybe to keep the brain nutritional. I never. That just to think of the baby food scene. I think that's the only reason that's there.
Because you got to kind of think like, oh, maybe they kept the nervous system, like the digestive system, because maybe it's a way of tricking the brain.
Oh, and into thinking to make him think he's still human. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So he doesn't go insane. I got you. Makes sense.
And here we get the arms talk here.
Yep. Who's the arm? Oh, yep. He's technically dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
Yeah, he said it.
Beep beep beep.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. So is Johnson like the lesser of the two evils here?
I guess Johnson's technically the least evil OCP person in the movie. Yes.
Yeah, kind of, but he still wants to go up the ladder. He still wants to make the money. He still wants to part of the bitches and the cocaine.
And also, he did say, like, I mean, even just there, he was like, oh, he's legally dead. We could do whatever we want with him. Like, he treats the guy, he's like property. But then again, he might be saying, like, if he was still alive, it would be different. So he might have, like, a little more morality.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Bob
that's the thing.
Well, the only concern is when he mentioned, like, shame about Kenny. And
yeah.
That's about it.
Could be one bad motherfucker. Party scene's good.
We need to see that someday. Robocop crushing somebody's hand.
Yeah, they did. They imply it, but we never actually see it.
Yeah. Well, now it's New Year's, isn't it? Or
yeah.
I think they said something.
No,
they say Happy New Year.
You know, when I was a kid, I didn't realize it was New Year's. I thought they were celebrating like his birthday. Like maybe they've been working on it for a year or something. Oh, the unveiling. Oh, this is we're coming up to my favorite part soon. My favorite sequence. And the whole movie is coming up.
Oh,
can you guess what it is, Dad? You know what it's coming up soon? My favorite. Can you guys guess?
You can see him like
when he goes after stunts criminals.
yeah. When Robocop goes on patrol, and the music his theme kicks up. I'm like, oh yeah. So we'll get there. Though. He's walking out.
Yeah, but right here you get like a little sneak peek of his appearance, like on one of the monitors.
That's awesome. And I love how they're going to bring him up in the vans and it's the clunk. They use a lot of great use of
have I got some Robocop trivia to blow your mind?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Is it going to be about the keys?
No. It's going to be about the music.
Okay.
The main theme that plays along a lot of the time.
Love the theme.
Before I give it away, I'll just say, like, if you were to think of that song and how it builds up and stuff, what would you say about it as a Robocop?
Well, I heard some stuff about being his humanity in some parts.
His character?
About his character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about being more human. So, the more synthesizers, the more machine. The less of that, the more human.
Okay, so here he's got it. So it begins at the start. It's like the instruments they use are very like human, and then they synthesize it, and then when it builds, they mix the two together.
I never thought. Oh, like so it's more electronic and then more like acoustic, and then they fuse.
I always like scenes like this because this is like the first encounter. You don't see what he looks like, but you hear these footsteps. Everyone's looking. Everyone's just stays quiet, wondering.
Oh yeah,
what is this shit?
And they all act like a bunch of little kids running to see him.
Yeah, who wouldn't, right?
Oh yeah, wouldn't you wonder like what is this thing that just walked into the station?
Oh, the Prime Directives.
How great is the Robocop outfit if you think that Peter Weller's inside that and the way he moves, it doesn't look like it's a piece of
guys, like on that note, man, this baby food scene. On the note, guys, we got to give like obviously, first of all, heads up to everybody who like worked on this film, but Peter Weller, like as Robocop, he literally changed his movements, and getting set up in makeup and that on those prosthetics and that costume was probably hot. He probably worked so hard to give a great performance. You know it. And it looks fantastic. So
well, a lot of the time he didn't have the bottom half on when he was in cars. He was just in like shorts and stuff.
Oh, but that was nice and breezy. Oh,
they've cut it. Yeah. Don't see his legs. That means he's not wearing the bottom half, basically.
Oh, so right now in the chair, he's not wearing it.
I got an embarrassing personal story about this.
Oh no.
When the first time I went to the doctor's office, I was kind of doing that.
Really?
Yeah, when they showed me to like follow stuff in my eyes, I was sort of.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, Prime Directives.
Oh yeah, classified.
And my favorite one, Classified.
Oh yeah, that really sucks. Like, what is that one?
Yeah, that's also a great little tip for the audience too. Like,
so badass.
There's another directive. Wait a minute, Hero. Does that mean that? Well, that means that RoboCop's prime directive is different than Starfleet's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
Prime
gun
directive.
scene. The gun scene is so, man.
Not interfere into the affairs of this planet because of the prime directive.
Which sucks. Prime directive.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh yeah, that sound.
I just saw a video about the gun actually.
Really?
They're mentioning like how to design something like that, and they had to make the I forgot what the trigger hole is called, the actual name, but they needed a gun that was bigger to fit his finger in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think even the blast from the gun is iconic. Like that sound is iconic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've got
video
a
I made
t-shirt
earlier was all about
sounds of the 80s. It's like Robocop's gun, the pulse rifle, the Terminator gun, and then like the Blade Runner pistol.
Oh,
it's a pretty
nice.
cool shirt. I found it online. I was like, oh, I must have this.
Talk about accessibility.
Just a little bit. Excessive force for sure. That's a good little exchange here.
Yeah.
And
I remember I used to have a little Robocop carve, a little Robocop that went in it. I wish I still had it. It's so cool.
Oh, you know what? I guess I completely forgot about this, but I guess I got this one too. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that one. The carryover of Robocop thing.
Yep. That's how I am, man. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I'm not gonna open it. Oh wait. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the best part. And I see you mean
into it.
Oh man, it's such a damn good theme. Like just all the pieces of this movie just work so well together. I mean, man, not bad that for enough.
Oh, and then they had to remake it.
We're not talking about. Maybe we can talk about.
But don't worry, Dad. Like no one remembers it.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Honestly, this is the thing. Remember, I made that video about it years ago. How much I hated it. Mm-hmm. I forget about it sometimes. So it's okay. It's okay.
Well, like I knew that I wasn't gonna enjoy it because my mom's the one that watched it before me, like years ago.
And
she said she didn't like it, so that's just sort of like it's already doomed to fail.
Oh wow. Also, some subtle product placement here. All the Miller Lights when he's like kicking the things. I never noticed that.
There's some Pims, but they blurred it out.
Also, another question for you guys. Actually, when it comes to them laughing at the sitcom, is that supposed to be funny, or is that just supposed to be people think it's funny, but it's not good? Is that a commentary on sitcoms? I never really wondered.
Probably that. But the thing is, it's somehow funny to us.
Yeah, it is funny because they think it's funny. By the way, I love this guy's reaction when he's shooting Robocop. F me. And then he bends the barrel like it's nothing. Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I thought the bit was going to be this next bit here.
Like, when he's about to run away from Robocop, it looks like he's slipping on something because he sort of shakes a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, like right here. Like, he's going to start shaking. Like he was struggling to get to the other side.
But yeah, I think my favorite little bit is coming up pretty soon, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's coming up.
Oh yeah, this thing's pretty infamous. I mean, I'm just kind of when he was added to Mortal Kombat, I was kind of hoping like they better have a shot in the ball somewhere.
I'm sure they will.
Oh, they've got.
And here's the thing: this is like the most stereotypical thugs that you could see back like in Fist of North Star and Ryan's Jack and all that.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like those thugs, or whatever they.
80s thugs.
Yeah. Right in front of the Delta City sign.
Yeah, there's some symbolism for you. The future is there.
And the Robocop shadows just
protect the innocent. Oh, that's That's justice right there, I guess.
Well, he didn't let go, so
yeah, he did. He did tell him to let him go first.
It's like, imagine a trial of that. Robocop, why you shoot this man's boss? He would have let him go.
Now, Hero, do you think that his speech to this lady is the correct thing to do because he's calm, or is it insensitive?
I think that's supposed to reflect how desensitized he is, but at the same time, like, I think he should be telling her that, but not just so bluntly.
I guess, like, yeah, he's missing the empathy part, basically.
Yeah. Because at the moment he hasn't gained any of his humanity back, has he?
Yeah, exactly. That's just a key little thing. I do like these. Oh, and of course the hostage situation. The guy's demands, his hilarious demands.
Yeah, like how about a 6,000 SUX?
And my favorite one is, no matter how it turns out, I want my old job.
Go back, yes.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Mr. Les, ask goodbye.
That character, I forget his name, but it's actually recurring in the Robocop cartoon.
Really?
Yeah, but he's like out to get Robocop. Just I don't know, but it doesn't go much of anywhere.
I kind of thought that guy was dead. You mean the guy that took the hostages?
No, the
come through the window.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the guy with the interrogator.
Oh, okay. The SWAT guy. Yeah. I was thinking that main guy gets dead because he falls and plops, I think, onto the car.
I think he goes on the concrete.
Oh, does he? I remember his legs go up. We'll see in a second here. Keep him talking.
You know, it's kind of lucky for chance he didn't look out the window and Robocop was
Well, I mean, if he had looked out the window, well, I guess he would have killed the hostages, but... Bigger office.
I'm a desperate man.
I want the city to pay for, like, I think it's just like, these are some of the most unreasonable demands.
I love the adverts for that car.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Bigger. Barter.
Something that gets really shitty gas.
Does it come with cruise control?
Yeah.
I like how that's the point where he realizes he's not going to get what he wants. Like, that was what did it.
The car.
Thermograph. It's a cool fact. I guess Predator probably had it before, though.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know, actually. I think they both brought out in the same year, weren't they?
Were they both 87? No, this is 87.
Oh, Predator's first then. I'm pretty sure Predator's 86.
Yeah, I think it is too, yeah. Oh, and then right through the wall. Boom. Now, should he have tried to save the guy? Like, did he have to kill him?
Well, I think that's sort of like the thing with Robocop altogether, like the plot for Robocop 2.
Okay, well, to be fair, that dude didn't fall that far, so he probably is alive.
Well, I mean, he fell on his head, though, so I wasn't sure. And by the way, those kids, now this is while they're filming the movie, so do you think they thought that was awesome, or would they think it's more awesome in retrospect?
I think 30 years later, they're probably like, man, I was in Robocop.
Yes, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, that's me right there. Like, yeah, then his Robo, what he says, instead of like, stay in school, don't do drugs.
Did the cartoon have any of those little Robocop things like they did in the 90s or whatever? Like Sonic Says or the more you know? Or what?
But they did still have a commercial, so like that same type of propaganda.
Oh, really?
Cross my borders.
I always wanted to play that game, by the way. Looks pretty awesome. That's it, Buster. No more military aid.
Which the satire as well.
Deep in the Cold War. Yeah. It's still kind of dark making those jokes. Also, by the way, think about this in context. There's all this ridiculous news about what's going on in the world, but so much is focused on Detroit because it's so bad.
Become like Gotham.
Yes. End of crime within 40 days.
Oh why don't they make good films like this anymore?
I don't know why aren't movies like this anymore? Like even the whole feel of it's totally different now. I don't know.
People have gotten greedier. They gotten lazier. They've been more intrigued with the computer lately, I guess.
I don't know. I think maybe things are rushed more now. Perhaps. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you could blame CGI for that because before we would have to rely on practical effects, and that takes time. But with CGI, it's like, well, just get to work on it.
Yeah.
And everyone's rushing everything out.
Also, I like the fact that the like what is it? Watch like the Dow NASDAQ is like right in front of them while they're in the bathroom. It's a little touch. One of those things I didn't appreciate as a kid, like watching their stock or whatever.
Yeah, you can tell right there under whispering like, "Hey, get into the bed."
He's like, "I'm getting out of here," and he's gonna like, he didn't even care. He's that afraid of him.
Yeah, then wets himself.
Oh, what's on the TV? Is that just static?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I think it is just static. I never noticed that it's just static on the TV.
Damn it! I want to see another.
No more goofs. RoboCop's perfect. Doesn't have any problems. Actually, the shot in the mirror is pretty great too. Iron butt.
Asshole.
But there was always respect, hero.
Yeah.
Also, one of my favorite lines coming up. You just stepped over it, buddy boy.
We haven't even gotten to any ultra violence yet.
No, not really, actually.
We've only had little tastes.
Who cares if it worked or not?
Who cares if it worked or not?
Dick.
I mean, why did no one ever like think like, why is this high-end executive been blown up?
Blown
like,
up.
Who has motive for this?
You know, you're right. No one ever
like he's murdered and that's it.
I guess it's honestly. Well, think about it. Think about it though. OCP runs the cops, right? He could just tell. He could just like hush it up pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
that's probably why. You know, I thought for a long time that Dick Jones is just kind of mad because it kind of superseded his program with that 209. But I think he genuinely does not like the concept of Robocop. Like, he kind of distrusts it.
Yeah, well, the only clue of that is because he says that unholy thing.
Yeah, and like just kind of like the actor's portrayal on the face, like he looks genuinely like scared and angry about the whole thing. Yeah.
This scene is actually creepy because I picked up some detail that I never noticed before.
With the dreams.
Yeah, well, in the dream, but on the monitors, you start seeing Clarence Bonneker when he shoots him.
Yep. You see it a little bit through the static, which is a cool effect, by the way. I wonder how they did that back then. Must be
There's
some
a
weird
thing called that does those squiggly lines.
I don't know. That just the static, you mean? Oh, you mean the thing?
What it was, because I thought it was like a seismograph, which is not exactly correct in this situation.
Polygraph on it, sorry.
No, it's the thing that it's got to monitor his brain waves. I guess it's something like.
Oh, right, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like a polygraph thing. Oh, product placement, Coke. Never noticed that before. She's sipping a Coke.
That's a Coke, but I was kind of wondering if we're eating McDonald's or something.
Also, his face.
Everyone's with the memes with that.
And now he becomes Murphy.
Yeah, well, the beginning of him become, I would say. But yeah, that moment where he gets shot and he's like that moment of clarity, like it becomes so focused and he breaks free from his program.
But yeah, you can tell by the lines, like they become straight again.
Yep, he's focused. And that little overdramatic, like as he grabs the fence.
Oh yeah, because you can't expect him to just rip it, but I don't know. I just like all the sound effects in Robocop.
Yeah, the sound effects are great. Wow, and that ass.
Did you see him?
Oh man, iron butt indeed.
Positively not
Think
admitting
instead of all these little bits of paper, they were recording.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey,
Yeah, on
let's
top of
rewind
it. Yeah, you're right. Well, they got to have the dramatic effect, right? Oh man, what happened? Why don't we just look at the footage again that was there 2 seconds ago? Rewind it. It's a VCR, probably.
We have VHS tape.
We
have
do.
I mean, if you've got
technology.
Robocop technology, you've got technology to
All right,
record.
you're right. You're right. They probably got DVD at least by now, or laser disc, right?
Yeah, right.
Actually, they do because that's the message that Clarence gives.
Oh
Morgan.
yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
it is. Right.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. You're right. OCP. Thank you for DVD. There it is.
The one good thing they
Like Simpsons giving us FaceTime.
Yes.
You have a name.
Murphy.
Like my name is Loaz.
Also, Murphy, it's you might also be one of my favorite lines because of the echo effect.
Yeah.
Murphy, it's you. Somewhere there is a crime happening.
Destiny is calling me.
Mm-hmm.
I must go to the streets of rage.
Now I'm picturing Robocop totally could have been in Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
By the way, this is completely unrelated, but as you guys know, I've been kind of going back and playing a lot of old school video games. And they're very hard. I just have been trying to play Contra lately. Contra is impossible, by the way. So it's so damn hard. I got to play the Robocop game though. I know, wasn't there one for Sega or SNES or something?
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
Something.
the best one's Robocop versus Terminator. I used to love that game. Really.
Oh, so that was like a officially licensed game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's official.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games from that
along
generation.
with like Alien versus Predator, the arcade as well.
Oh, nice.
Like the Punisher arcade game was also a pretty good one.
Really?
I remember you fight Ed 209 as like a boss fight. You can blow off his cannon if you shoot like his arms, and then you can pick it up, and as long as you don't die, you can carry that like cannon gun he's got for like the rest of the game.
That's like an upgrade.
Yeah, it's like really good to use against like some of the Terminators like later on.
Nice.
I might have to get a ROM for that. That's such a fun game, actually.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, in the censored version, he says he's a serious airhead.
Oh, he's a serious airhead.
Yeah, they don't say assholes. They call everyone airheads.
Now that's the Shell Motor Company, which I never realized before was like a real one.
This scene.
Yeah, this scene is pretty momentous.
Kill joke.
Also, his exchange here with the guy at the gas station clerk's pretty great.
Yeah, I love this bit. Smarter than a bullet.
Guys, I got a feeling that at some point we're just gonna like have certain parts we're just gonna be watching the movie. I'm noticing we're getting sucked in more the more we go in.
We are a little bit, right?
I'm trying to talk more, but like it's just fill it up on number
I mean, we're getting to some of the good scenes, so it's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're getting to some great ones.
Wait for those quotes.
But yeah, I think my favorite thing about this scene, I mean, obviously there's the whole like, story point with him kind of like beginning the investigation, but this is really basic, guys, but the explosion of the gas station. Now that is amazing.
Beautiful.
I always kind of wondered if the guy that the employee ever got out of there, because he never really.
Yeah, I think he did because
we saw him run, but I always kind of wondered if he got hit by the fire.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say he made it.
I like to think he made it.
I like that guy. He's just a nice guy. Poor guy trying to make it.
He never says anything, actually.
Got a crappy job.
Yeah, just trying to get through school. He's studying geometry, and he's getting attacked by some horrible guy. Honestly, sadly, probably a very realistic situation that comes up.
Yeah. Oh, dead or alive.
It's you. We killed you.
Right. So what are your top 3 Robocop quotes?
Oh man.
Well, for me, it's definitely "Can you fly, Bobby?" That's the first one for sure.
Dead or alive, you come with me is pretty great. Honestly, Murphy, it's you.
Yep.
Probably.
I
like it. I like it when they blow the cars up with the guns. I like it.
Yes. I like it.
Because where do you say your move? Oh, no, it was this movie. Yeah, he says your move creep.
Your move creep.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Oh,
and don't smoke. It's deadly. Okay, so, all right, hold on. He's standing. Okay, that's cool. So I think for a freeze frame, it might have seen that was a stunt guy, but like right there when the flames go up, that's clearly a guy in a suit with the flames going up around him.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool effect. Oh, and
but you know that in the trailer of this scene, you hear the Terminator music.
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. I saw that once. That's clearly what they're using to market it, though.
Yeah, RoboCop.
All right, here's a question for you guys. Here's a question. Do you guys, obviously RoboCop's a great film. Do you guys think that without Terminator, we would have RoboCop?
Mm.
Because Terminator was so popular when it came out, you know?
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't really, would we? I don't know. Would anyone make this crazy concept of a film?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Do any of you know like what was the RoboCop reception when it came out? Like, did anyone accuse it of like a Terminator clone or something?
It was no, it was interesting. RoboCop was like well received when it came out, but it wasn't like a gigantic mega hit or anything. It was just it was like it wasn't even like something that did badly and was found later. It just did well and just has like sustained its popularity. And I think
it's got become like a cult classic.
Yeah, it's become a cult classic with time, but it didn't do bad and it wasn't hated. I think Roger Ebert said that it was like decent. He gave it like 3 stars or something, but he didn't like love it, you know? It's kind of like that. Of course, Roger Ebert's kind of all over.
Yeah, but I guess that's how everyone goes in on their first watch of it.
Yeah, and honestly, like think about it. This movie works a lot more in retrospect, like how ahead of a time it was with a lot of things. So that too.
Easily one of the best films of the 80s.
I think it's one of the best movies ever made, personally. But that's that's probably a little biased, but it's easily one of the best sci-fi action movies ever made. Like, easily,
no questions. I mean, it came from I feel like sort of like the early to mid 80s was like the golden era of like these like sci-fi films.
You see his list of crimes, like almost everything possible.
Yeah, for Clarence, yeah. There's the Whisperer again.
Yep. Well, think about it. I was going to say The Thing, The Fly, Terminator, Robocop, Predator.
Yeah,
they're really cool. They're all around the same sort of time era.
I remember, I think Hero and I were talking about it once, but like the 80s really was like the decade of science fiction. Like so many big sci-fi movies came out that decade.
Deceased.
And I think are we going to go to the house scene next?
Yeah, it's right now.
Oh, yeah, we're going. Yep, we're going to the house scene. You know, and this, I remember when I was showing, I don't know if I told you guys last time I talked about it, I might have, but my one buddy's younger brother, we showed him this movie, and I was hoping he'd like it because I wasn't sure, and he was enjoying it up to this point, and we got to this scene, and he was like, wow, that was like really powerful. Like, this is so sad. And he's like, I'm not expecting this from Robocop.
That's what I mean. People just don't expect this when they go into this film just because of what it is. Who's going to expect all these like deep layers?
Yeah, man, it's just like
great satire. It's like
there's just so much going on.
Yeah, there is. It's just such a good film.
So, do you think if anybody watches or listens to this commentary, they'll be sick of us talking about how great it is by now?
Literally, like an hour of just jizzing over Robocop, like how amazing it is. But I mean, if you're commentating over it with us, I mean, watching it along.
Yeah, please do. But then again, who's
a big Robocop fan to be doing it?
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, that's right. You probably have seen it already. Can you do that, Dad?
I once watched like a video that was supposed to be doing like not exactly a bridge, but sort of like dubbing over parts of RoboCop, like to try to make it funnier. But I realized that they skipped over this scene.
Oh, because you can't
so
do
I'm
it.
Thinking like, yeah, you can.
I mean, you probably could, but it would just be really dark.
Yeah, it's like
World's Best Husband. Yeah, all with the
Yeah, they left stuff behind. That's kind of what bothered me. They left the photos.
Actually.
Yeah, well, we see that more in the second movie. Like she really had a hard time dealing with this. She really did. They burned the Yeah, that's really sad. That's really sad. The Halloween thing.
How do you feel about his wife coming into it in later films? Do you think they should have just left her out?
I kind of liked. It's tough. I think it was a tough thing, but it was something they expanded on. Like, how is he going to deal with it? And touching on that, it was hard for her too. Like, there was no real positive way to go about it. It sucked. But I mean, I think it was a decent story move. I really have something to tell you.
Pretty long hallway.
She's like, I love you. Do you like how he's probably like, oh shit.
Yeah, like in trouble.
Whoops. Yeah, can relate. And his face, he's just like he's going to kiss her, and then she fades away. Oh man. And the music slowly and it's just
because the whole room the whole house is empty, just blank white.
And as they frame it, it's a zoom in his face, he's tense.
And right there you can tell he's like pissed as hell.
And then we go music. Yes. And then we go straight to the most dated scene in the movie.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the director like around there.
Yeah. Oh, really? Director's in the scene?
Yeah, the director's here. He's the one that catches the gun.
Paul Verhoeven. Nice.
There's a close-up of him somewhere also. Like,
now, I would say this is definitely his best movie.
Well, now I'm not so sure if he's the one that catches the gun, but I do know there's a close-up of him, like right after Leon hits Robo in the Robo nuts.
Where his ball should have been. His titanium nut. Oh, there he is with the long hair.
Catches the gun. Why not?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that is kind of funny thing. Catches the gun. Yeah, you can see a close-up of him. Oh, wow, that was like really shaded on mine. But that was supposed to be him right there. Oh yeah, okay. So the following scene, I was way too young to understand what was going on here.
Oh, with the cocaine and stuff.
Yeah, I never got what they were doing.
So you didn't understand the cocaine or the fact he's about to like have a threesome with these ladies?
No, none of that.
Oh well, just hanging out.
I have no idea what I was thinking in this scene. Honestly,
talking about the drugs factory, I'm trying to figure out. There's a cool little thing I want to tell you when they get to he raids the factory.
Oh man, yeah, the cocaine factory is pretty great too.
Yeah, there's a cool thing. I'm trying to.
I think I'm bored of these parts of the fact that nothing was happening.
I really don't know, but is the cocaine in the scene like flour sugar or something? I wonder what they used.
Yeah, probably.
Because it was the 80s, what they used actual cocaine. Wouldn't surprise me. By the way, I just want to say, these ladies' outfits are terrible. I never thought about it. It's terrible. Like that. What's the fabric or whatever? What is the poly? I don't even know what that is. What is she wearing? Not that I'm a fashion police.
Here's Clarence.
Clarence Boddicker with his DVD.
Yes. I think that's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah. Clarence has some pretty good, not very politically correct quotes, but he is a bad guy.
He is. From a certain time era.
So do you guys feel bad for Bob Morton here?
Oh, yeah.
I think as a kid I probably did a bit, but in retrospect I'm thinking, I don't know.
I mean, I wanted him to get the grenade, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I wanted him to make it. I did. I was always like, come on, just reach for it a little further. You could throw it. Like, it is a very tensely directed scene for sure.
Mm.
And Clarence is confident that like he wouldn't be able to reach it in time.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been friends.
We could have been friends.
I mean, is this grenade a real thing with a little timer on it? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a grenade.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Maybe it's an OCP product.
It's OCP. Yeah, it's probably that one they made. I'm cashing you out, Bob.
Oh, that's another great line. Yes. Little noise.
6 seconds. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Get it, Bobby.
No, Bobby. Alternate cut. Remakes it. Oh, no, he didn't make it.
I always thought that explosion was like, really? From up. Yes. So we're in the Coke factory, right?
Okay.
So I didn't know this until I was like looking at it trivia earlier.
Okay.
That Peter Weller when he did this, I was trying to look up the song earlier, but I can't find the name of it. He's got a Walkman underneath it, and he's listening to a headphone, and that's why he's doing all these trick shots.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. He's just chilling, listening to music while he's doing it.
Yeah.
That's so great.
He's got music on under the helmet.
By the way, I love the exchange he has with the other crime boss. It's pretty great.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's coming up here.
I'll shove this factory so far
up your ass, wop ass. Be shitting snow for a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Guns. All right, guys, I got a question for you. Maybe we can ask it again when the thing's over. But all right, it's a tough question. I know it's probably unfair to ask you guys. If you had to pick one thing about RoboCop that is your favorite thing about the movie, the one thing that really like stands out to you the most, the one aspect of it or whatever, what is your favorite thing for you that stands out about it?
On the top of my head, the first thing that comes to mind is the shooting in the boss scene.
Really? Like just that alone?
I don't know. That's what's really popping right now. It's either that or Ed 209 or the third scene that we haven't seen yet.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Bob's
I was about to
toxic
say
waste.
that. I was hoping you wouldn't say it. I mean, if we're talking about one scene that sort of like sticks out that defines RoboCop for me, it's when he gets fucking melted by the toxic waste and hit by a car and explodes. Right?
You really love that guy. By the way, I know it's still going to be quite a bit before we get to that scene, but I just got to say, I felt very bad for the guy. Like, I know he's a scumbag, but like that was horrible.
Yes. What a horrible, horrible death.
Don't touch me, man.
The noise he makes. Oh shit! I'm gonna have a field day in about 20 minutes.
I know. The last act of this movie is pretty.
But
stupendous.
this, oh my god, I love this scene.
Yeah, this might be one of the best gunfight.
It just makes it look easy. He's just having trick shots.
Oh yeah, and like I think he does the one shot where he's just like, yeah, he doesn't even looking. Doesn't have to look.
Yeah,
Kill the one guy.
Look.
Yeah, RoboCop 2. There's a couple more of those on the. Well, another drag factory raid.
Oh yeah, with Nuke.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. Doesn't he? He bounces a bullet off like a fridge or something, though.
Oh, that's the beginning of the movie. I was talking about like when all the cops are off the strike.
Remember when he's going after Kane's drug factory?
Oh, because he shoots a sniper in the eye.
Yes,
actually,
yes, yeah, I know.
Also, that is also one of my favorite scenes though in RoboCop 2 with the baby. No, we can't have that. There will be trouble. Fuck.
I like the noises that guy makes when he gets shot. He sort of like makes like cat noise, if I remember rightly. Oh, wow.
Also, in this film too, I can't think of too many movies where the henchmen, they don't really have that many like scenes, but they're still really memorable. They have really distinct personalities.
Yeah, they have good shots. Apparently, they're aiming at him, but it's not doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, because
he's filling out the herd before he does his trick shots. Oh,
yeah.
There they come.
Oh, there he goes. I like how a lot of these shots too are non-lethal though.
Yeah.
You notice that?
They're all from his arms.
Sort of like catching everyone in the shoulder.
Like, I love that. That's my favorite one where he does over the shoulder, like doesn't even care. Like, oh, okay, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. And like how cocaine's just going everywhere. Oh, man.
I mean, if you were smart, you'd run by now. You'd be like, we're not taking this guy down.
Before the days of Trigun and Gungrave.
Yep.
Like,
You got to say these guys are dedicated. Oh, and he gets taken out by one of his own guys. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there is another great line exchange coming up soon too. This whole movie is just great.
Did you notice that he didn't? He wants him like beat him up with his fist.
Yeah.
Like he easily could have shot him.
He could have. He's going after him though, and he knows he's gonna fall, and he falls right through the.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Jones. This is one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Lauren's
I think I'm not in any sort of order. It's like Jones. I've always loved. We killed you. We killed you.
Oh, see, Rob, you.
And then Can You Fly, Bobby? I think they're like probably my top three.
You're a cop. What is this shit?
Well, he kind of is right because he does get out.
Yeah.
I want my fucking phone call. Dick Jones.
It's Dick Jones.
Like the three things he slammed against.
Crotch.
Yes, I am a cop.
You are a cop. He's like, yep, I am a cop. Damn it. Uphold the law. Do you think he's secretly thinking like, man? Now is that his programming?
Yep.
Or is that what he really wants to do is like, still uphold the law?
Yeah, well, I feel like because he doesn't shoot him, he shoots everyone else. He wants to beat the shit out of him because he's the dude that killed him. Right?
Okay. I don't know. I feel like the cops probably could go on strike because I don't know if it's really making much of a difference that they're out there. I guess what would the solution be though? Just to bring in the military? Like I don't know.
I guess, man. Like let them take care of it. But well, maybe not because maybe because OCP doesn't own them. Maybe that's why they never bring him.
Crazy.
Yeah, maybe not. Ugh, he's a cop killer.
He's a cop killer.
And that blood.
Yes.
It just spits on the freaking.
Ew. What a dick. That painting. Yeah, what a great
henchman.
Yeah, he's only a henchman.
He's technically the henchman.
Yeah, he's technically the number 2 guy in the movie. It's great. Which is kind of cool that they don't really like try to hide it too much. Like, yeah, the biggest crime boss, evilest dude is, he's working with the OCP. Which makes sense because, oh, wow. Yeah. He's working with the crime boss to make things worse so that they have to force
break it down, make New Detroit.
Oh my goodness! I just realized that for the first time.
Yeah, Merlin, come on now.
Wow, no, I never thought about that. I never thought about that. I never did.
I'm pretty sure they explain it. Don't they?
No, I don't know. I never thought they'd
like Dick Jones say it to him or something.
Like I figured.
Yeah, they have a little conversation after this scene. He's telling like Clarence like, oh, there'll be gambling, prostitution, and
like for things for a guy like you. Yeah, I remember that exchange, but I never realized that. Like, I guess that was specifically part of his plan the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why I've always perceived it. He tries to make Detroit a shithole, and then the cops go, he can buy it all, and then they create New Detroit. Like,
I always thought he was just kind of like, working with them on the side for like other corrupt things, but that it wasn't part of his main plan. See, never thought of it. Dick Jones.
I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, I love this film. It's great.
Do you like the little globe he has on the desk too?
Yeah.
Black and white globe. It's pretty cool. Arrest mode.
I don't know how he got the code into Robocop.
Yeah, how did he do that? Did he sneak in at night, have one of his hack coders do it? Like, could you just put this little program in there?
Like,
he must have done it.
I guess it's I mean,
he could just pay one of Bob's scientists, like, hey, you know what? Don't tell him about this, but I need you to put this in there for me. I'll pay you more, or I'll fire you, or whatever.
Yep. That's their get out of jail free card. That's OCP.
Yep.
Don't touch me.
Results in shutdown.
Yeah, but you ain't realised he's awoken. E. Murphy.
Oh. He's just a product. See, he's not a person anymore.
Like, you'd still never think that there was a dude under that. It looks so great.
I know.
I mean, maybe not there.
No.
As I'm saying it, I'm like, ooh. Looks a bit bad.
Yeah.
It's still great.
The classic stop motion.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, doesn't look that jarring.
There's just slight differences in lighting
and frame rate. It's probably the only effect in the movie that's a little weird, but it's still cool.
I debate there's one effect that doesn't hold up too well. And ever since I saw it as a kid, it looked kind of weird to me.
Which one's that?
It's when Dick Jones gets shot out the window.
Oh yeah,
arms.
with the dummy. Yeah, the dummy does look pretty bad actually. But I guess because it's such a cartoony movie in a lot of ways, it's kind of okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cheesy satire. So I mean, so you can get away with it.
Yeah. Whoa. Ah, yes. At 209's two greatest enemies, Robocop and Stairways. He just destroyed the one arm.
It didn't matter if it worked. I had spare parts for 20 years.
By the way, it's like a pitiful little missile, by the way.
It's a great invention.
Just think about how much it takes to take out Robocop. Like he's like internally shutting down because he's fighting against this program. It's like destroying his brain. He's getting his ass kicked by Ed 209, and then he's going to get snuck up on by the entire police force. But by the way, are all still on duty. That's a lot of cops, I think. For some of them, are all like, I don't know.
Actually, one thing I'm going to ask about that thing.
What?
Okay, so they're all supposed to be on strike, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
they're all on the spot, though, aren't they?
They're willing to show up.
Yeah, they're willing to show up to kill RoboCop. Like what? To defend like OCP?
Or is it like a different department or something?
Maybe they called in like the state troopers or some other district.
Well, because it looked more like a SWAT or something.
Yeah,
SWAT would still fall under the jurisdiction of the one police department, wouldn't it? Maybe they called it.
I think the same guy from the beginning of the movie is there.
Maybe that is a different unit. I don't know. Maybe they work directly for OCP.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you wonder. He's really durable.
Yeah, he's very durable.
It's pretty well like on Death Battle. If you didn't watch it, like he beat the Terminator. I was like, yes, Robocop.
Well, yes. I don't usually like them very much, though.
I don't know.
Like I like the ideas, but sometimes I think the matchups are a little weird. Like did you see the one where Edward fought Aang?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. I mean, what annoys me about them sometimes is like they'll like leave out an ability or something.
There's always a bunch of statistics.
Turn the tide in that fight, and they'll leave it out and go, "Oh, but that's not canon," or some blah 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 reason.
Yeah.
Well, the Kenshiro versus Jotaro fight was just pretty hilarious to me. Because one of Kenshiro's victories, they mentioned like this one minor character, like, oh, Kenshiro beat this guy, and I had to look up who that character was. It was like this one minor villain, not even a villain, just like a minor henchman sort of. Meanwhile, Murphy's getting shot.
Yep, he's getting. Oh, he's. Just...
I used to play like that as a kid. Yeah, because when I go to McDonald's, they had like this playground area where you could climb up from the top, and I'll just throw myself down. Because at this scene right here, Robocop's just that. That's what I was doing.
Lois.
Yep, Lois to the rescue.
Assist me, Lois. Who are you?
Who are you? That's what he should have said. Man, they did a good job making him look like he got destroyed too. His like outer plating is just completely cut out.
New different costume.
And they're about ready to shoot her, by the way.
Yeah.
Open fire! Damn.
Yeah,
your favorite commercial?
It was the best commercial.
Barn. It's bigger. Oh. It is pretty good.
This reminds me of like a Starburst commercial. Like, did you get like chewy sweets? I don't know what you would call them over there. You probably do get them though.
Yeah, Starburst. We have those.
Oh, Starburst. Okay, they're very similar.
6,000 sucks. Yeah, here's the laser top.
Oh, here's the laser one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they actually kill 2 US presidents?
There you go.
The world is an absolute chaos.
Like the freaking laser just kills two U.S. presidents retired there. That's like
Yeah,
what?
not to mention the 113 people and
It's just like what? You got job security.
Dude. What a dude.
Ooh, the jungle.
Dude.
Holy.
Yo, jungle.
Oh, bit of remodeling.
Yeah.
Sleazing on the old secretary.
Yep. Barbara. There's a gum right there. Plaque.
Dig down. This is the part of the movie where things just like slow down for a bit.
Not for very long though.
Oh, I know, because right now, like the conversation just kind of just like,
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess it's sort of like delves more into Murphy becoming himself again.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess they have to stop with all the kind of over
build him back up for a resurrection.
Yep.
Walking on the water.
Yeah, pretty much, and then he's gonna
have music.
Trying to kill me.
Yeah. But is he a cyborg? That's the thing.
I mean, I guess he's technically a cyborg. Yeah.
oh yeah, because there's still the question of whether he's a cyborg is that if he's alive.
Mm.
Now there would be like some sort of, I guess, bionic android or organic android. I don't know.
The whole Dr. Gerard argument.
Oh.
Androids.
Brain in a jar, basically.
Well, technically, the androids should be cyborgs, but they're all called androids.
I never understood that. Mistranslation, I guess. He's offering him.
Yeah, because the literal meaning of the androids is artificial human.
Yeah.
So you just translate to whatever they put.
Here's that conversation.
Yeah, he's like, we'll set you up.
You're a rich man.
Richard.
I've always wondered, like, are these real guns or?
I really do love these little these like cannon rifle things. They're pretty great.
Yeah, I was always like, is it a 50 caliber sniper rifle? But it's more of a cannon. I'm like, is that even real?
What explode? It probably something like it probably does exist. Actually,
yeah,
wouldn't surprise me. And they're going back to the factory to shoot baby food because he said he has to eat it. That's all he's got to eat. I think he's just taking it out on it.
I just also find funny how she just managed to casually just sneak the Robocop's gun out.
Or did she where did she go? Like you figure they're probably looking for her. So
she said that she went to the station. Like there was like no one there because of the strike.
But like what about the people that are shooting at them a couple hours ago?
I don't know. That's what I was bringing up earlier. That's kind of weird that they showed up for that, but the following day, you know what?
Yeah, that might have been it. I mean, some of the cops were like, "Oh, I mean, he's a cop," like, but not many of them felt that way.
Yeah, there was only 3 that were just like, "Nah, man,
I'm not doing this." Oh, the drill.
Power
drill. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I think that this is the first time we hear him kind of sound a bit human. Even his voice sounds a little different. No, thank you.
Well, it's kind of interesting because in the very first line he says when he's saying, "You sit on the chair," like, "Yes, I understand." Like completely robotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the humanity kind of slowly seeps its way back.
Yeah, and then this is supposed to be a big mystery whether he has like a face underneath.
Yeah.
It gets set up as like this big reveal, but I think it. Yeah. And as a kid, I didn't realize it too. I was like, "Oh, is there more than just the face?" But
no,
not
even his real face.
That's creepy.
On his head.
What do you think is a more impressive effect, having RoboCop like with the helmet or with him off the helmet? because it looks like it's just his skin on top of something.
Yeah, because right there on the side, when you look at the side of the face, especially.
Yeah.
The top of the forehead. I guess this, I would say, like unmasked. But that leaves a big mystery, Merlin.
Yeah.
Where does the chin piece go?
Uh-oh. You're right.
Yeah, because that just disappears.
To think that's actual all of his suit and makeup done, that looks crazy.
But I can't remember them.
Still. Yeah, because I remember when Arnold, the first Terminator, when they described him about doing that robotic guy on his face, like towards the end of the movie, saying like, you can't do that. Like, there's no way that's possible. Then
a couple years later, Robocop does it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's why they did that one scene where it was a dummy with him, like with the eye.
Yeah, it cuts his eye out. Yeah.
But yeah, they can do that with prosthetics now. Be really hard to do though, probably.
Budweiser.
Oh yes, the great, like rioting scene.
Yeah, everyone's looting.
Yeah, they're just.
And he just goes in there and just turns it up.
Yeah.
Go uses his bottle.
Why wasted Jack? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you just use the crowbar at any time then. Like,
and he still uses a crowbar to keep going too.
Yeah. What is the plot of this I Buy That for $1 show anyway? I was like, what is it about?
Far, it seems to be some sort of sleazy man that somehow gets involved with washing.
I buy that for $1.
And then obviously the quote.
I think I don't want to know what the plot is.
Yeah, you ruined it.
I want to keep it a mystery.
It's a sitcom.
So wait a minute.
The Detroit original.
The cops went on strike, but then they just let them out of the prison. Like, did the prison guards go on strike too?
I don't know. There's just.
Surely that can't make sense. Like, the police go on strike, they're going to let out all the prisoners.
I'll just let out all the crooks now. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I was on strike, but officer.
Yeah, but like that's technically a different job. That's a different thing.
I don't know. Maybe they got vines or something.
Oh, it blows up the car. Clarence, no.
Oh, bro, it's so raffle. Just because he had the same car as him.
Yeah, his ego. Bang bang. I like it.
Oh, he does say cannon. I could have sworn it was a rifle.
I mean, it's got such a long barrel. You probably, but can you imagine like trying to put that stock against your arm? Like,
oh, there's no way you'd ever be able to fire that.
How?
Wouldn't that actually just hurt you for shooting something like that?
Yeah, you'd probably get like really bruised. You might break your arm. I don't know. Of course, it doesn't seem that much of a kick. It's like a small round that's just highly explosive.
Yeah, they're not moving at all.
Nope.
Not even acting like the motion of being pushed back or anything.
Maybe that's because it's a futuristic OCP gun.
Because I was looking up for some.
The set
I was
was
trying to
now
come up with a
complete.
gun for a character, and I was trying to look for something large and unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing I could find is a punt gun.
A punt gun.
Yeah, it's this big, long barrel of a gun that was meant to hunt ducks.
Duck hunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to kill a bunch of ducks. You're supposed to be like on a sort of little boat with it. Because they used it in Tremors 4.
I've only watched the first one.
I watched the second one.
Yeah,
recently.
was any good?
2 and 3 are good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But from 4 onward, it's kind of like.
Are there like 6
shaky.
of them now?
Actually, I think I have seen one of the sequels, but I don't remember anything about it, so I couldn't really tell which number one
I
was.
think there's 7. I kind of forgot because I know there was supposed to be another movie coming out that's already been filmed.
Is Kevin
And
Bacon
there was
ever
a
coming back?
I was about to say, did
Who?
Kevin Bacon ever make a return?
Oh, Kevin Bacon. He was going to because there was going to be a sci-fi TV series, but then it just got canceled.
Oh.
Because there's a trailer for it, and I think the first episode was recorded, but it hasn't surfaced.
cool little moment where they like helps him aim.
Thank you.
Poor little baby food.
Well, it's not like he's shooting real babies.
No, but it's kind of an interesting image, isn't it?
It's destroying his. Oh shit! I was going to say childhood, but no.
Maybe it's innocence.
It's destroying its innocence. There you go.
There you go.
It's innocent. It's so deep.
I don't know. Thank you.
Would that be a romantic moment? Like, hey, can you hold the gun steady? Sure, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad a romance never really develops. It's like just kind of like a pure friendship thing, you know?
Yeah.
Buddy cops.
Yeah, buddy cops, yes.
Buddy cops with 2 different genders.
You're making too much noise.
Nail.
I'm slipping.
Nail in the van.
She sticks with
Okay, is it just me or the time fly by like really fast?
It did.
Mm.
I'm telling you, Robocop.
Thinking like, has it been an hour? Well, he's been more than an hour already.
No, dude, yeah, we're almost at the end of the movie.
Yeah, we got long.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's a good movie. It flies by.
Oh, shit.
So of all the looking for me. I think they overdid it a little bit. Blow up a building.
You've been flanked.
Yeah, the whole wall is gone. Well, should be gone.
Oh, that guy's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That was a bad miss.
I was always a little sad that he had like a really uneventful death.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he just got taken.
They all get wrecked from this point onwards.
Yeah, then you just see him like trying to get up. He just fall back down.
Yeah, like up, he's dead. Da, da, da. Oh, the crescendo again.
Got him, Clarence.
And I just love how he's like not phased at all, slowly walking, and they're missing horribly.
Got him right.
Da, da, da.
I don't think Robocop probably could have killed more than one at that point.
Oh, here's it coming.
Like, there, you're gonna miss the scene.
Dead, no.
You missed toxic waste.
He's gonna mix it. Oh, boom.
Oh, I'm coming back.
No, you guess your favorite
toxic
part.
Waste Neil. Historic moment in movie history.
I could see it. I was like, oh, I have to come back.
Yeah, just rolling, and then he stands up.
Becomes a gremlin.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, just look at his fingers, man.
Oh, no.
Especially the dangling ones. Oh, the nails popping out there. Shit.
Oh, man. That just doesn't look like a fun time.
It's one of the best parts of the film.
Probably the best effect, actually.
Right? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see effects like this in films anymore. It just breaks my heart.
I kind of wonder what gave him the idea to do this.
Yeah, who came up with that? Like, that's what's going to happen to him. When Joker fell and he just turned hair green.
Let him die like that.
Nah.
Like some toxic waste.
Get off me, man.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Such great camaraderie with the friends.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say that. They really don't care about each other, do they?
They really don't.
God. Oh, yeah, on a TV broadcast, you could see Clarence avoid hitting Neil.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you see him avoid hitting it.
So they kept that in. Oh, man. No.
It's kind of weird because on my DVDs, there's a segment where Clarence's face looks completely green, like right before he falls in there.
Oh, I've made it. So I've got 3 flights of stairs. I'm not going to miss this bit.
I know, it's like,
I
give up.
It's pretty much the semi-final battle.
Oh, what a quote.
I give up.
I give up, I'm fine.
Got him, Clarence.
I got him. No, you don't. Come on. Taking it kind of personal, aren't you?
Well, it is personal.
It's pretty personal.
All right, but Clarence never knows that it's a cop that he killed. Or one of many cops that he killed.
Hey, maybe, he probably doesn't even remember him.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
That guy gets just
but I have missed him walking on the water scene. That makes me sad.
It's all right. You know, your heart.
I know.
Now, one thing I don't get. Okay.
Clarence had a chance. I'll give him that.
Look. Robocop survives like getting shot up by thousands of bullets, and this little metal spear, where's a wood spear, penetrates it.
It stabs them.
I'm like, he ain't got no heart, stupid.
But then, the needle thing. Oh man.
Yeah, it's actually called data spike.
Yeah.
Data spike.
Yeah.
Fatality.
Yeah, they get your close up.
I'm a mess.
So much blood.
Everyone's a mess here. Oh,
They fix everything. Oh yes, the classic parking. At 209s all over the city.
Piece of trash.
Legally parked on truck.
Illegally parked in private property.
Intimidating with everything.
I like how Robocop's like, I'm not dealing with this again.
Yeah, like I don't have time. 2 shots.
Yeah. I think 1 shot would have probably been enough.
Yeah, I was like, you can have me 2 shots. But then again, it's a good gun. That's what you can say.
Yeah.
Don't count Ed out.
I don't know. I don't know if Ed is like an intimidating robot or he's not.
He's a Metal Gear. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Easy to take down in the end. Oh.
Strength, conviction.
I've always wondered why his vision's been so bad. Considering the level of like technology.
I found interesting about machine vision, like of any movie. They always give him like something when in reality it should have like some sort of high definition.
Yeah, like super clear.
Yeah, like some clarity.
Because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake.
Old young Richard Jones. Oh, it's like the mayor all over again.
Yep. Here we go again.
Watching him like a hawk.
And how he knows too, you know?
Yeah, with that look. You're fired.
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel like even when Murphy enters the room, like I kind of feel like he knew he was gonna show up.
Yeah.
How happy that dude is that
he's like, yes. Hates that guy.
He's like, he got revenge for Kenny.
Justice for Kenny.
The whole story is about inventing Kenny. The whole
I know.
Murphy.
See?
Robocop.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Motherfucking Robocop.
All right. Well,
finally, after
10,000
years postponing.
We finally did it. We did a Robocop call, and we did a commentary for the movie. So, yeah, we'll go through the credits here. Any final thoughts, guys, before we officially end it?
Joe, we can talk Robocop for hours. I don't care.
We probably could.
Yeah. Any final thoughts? I mean, Are
those credits good? They got the theme.
Actually, that is a good point, Merlin, because it does play the Robocop's own theme. It doesn't end the credits with some sort of contemporary soundtrack.
Nope, it just does. Nope, this is the theme. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
I mean, is there any other music in the film? I
mean, not really. There's a couple little pieces of the score, I guess, for different emotional scenes, but the one club scene that's very 80s.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
But yeah, mostly it's just different variations of the same Robocop theme because it's so good.
Yeah.
And used sparingly.
Yeah, they just chop it up and use it in different parts.
All right. Well, this was awesome. So that, I guess, concludes the first, hopefully, of other Phantom Group movie commentaries we'll do. And yeah, so this was fun, guys. Thank you. And we'll let you guys know if we'll do some other ones in the near future. And